Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing the second deep dive, and that is the second song on our album. It's called Alpha Centauri. So I had this riff floating around, and that was born essentially from me wanting to write a happy song for a change, because I always gravitate towards dark and heavy songs. I don't know why that is.
Maybe that's because I'm a disturbed child.
But I don't know what that was, but basically I had a conscious effort in my mind that I wanted to make a happy song on this album. So I started by thinking of a happy key such as E major, and I'm a very modal player, so that E major quickly turned into B mixolydian, which is a scale that's the same as E major. So from that scale, I was fiddling around. That's how I came up with the intro, to be happy and very driving. So then I came up with the chords to go with that. Which is just an inverted A chord with the C sharp in the bass. And that is an F sharp suspended chord. The riff that goes after that was initially it was going to be written like this. It would have that C sharp there, but Keyter was actually the one that said that we should play it differently, and it sounds much better this way. So. I was thinking Xanadu by Rush, and Rush is a huge influence on me, and it's also why, you know, they have the philosophy of, like, it doesn't really matter who writes the song, it's the band's song, and they kept it that way for over 40 years, and it worked for them. So that's how I feel about it as well. So even though I came up with most of this song, and it was arranged and everything by me, it's definitely still belongs to the band, so just to keep the ego at the door. So almost a Xanadu type intro there. So the problem was it was a swing, but I know I want the song to be driving and straightforward, so that's why I came up with a bunch of different ways to play this same riff. So it opens up like that. And then to build it up with a sort of crescendo, I made it into a straight groove like that. So and then now it's straight, and then the second time around I play it essentially with straight 8th notes or 16th notes. And then the progression there, I'm open A and allowing the B string to ring out, which is a cool thing that Rush also does and Dream Theater. So A add 9 chord. Still keeping that open B throughout the whole progression. B, C sharp, E, and then D sharp. So that's that half of the song. And then pretty much forget everything I said at the beginning about me wanting it to be a happy song, because although it started that way, it changes at this next part for whatever reason. I guess it's because like I'm a Gemini and you know there's two different sides, but so anyway, I came up with this other really cool riff that sounds like this. So as you can see, now the riff is no longer happy, it's very menacing like, and that's because I essentially switched it from what was like almost a B major, or B mixolydian. Now it's in B harmonic minor. That's where that note comes in. That's the only way in my mind that it would make sense is, why would you have an A sharp? Oh, B minor. So now instead of B major, it's B minor. Oh, that's cool. And then that's why I needed a run in between to connect the two, which probably was the part that took the longest for this song. I'll just play the passage. It's a pretty difficult passage. Oh, a palm muted part in that same harmonic minor scale. And then that's that. And the solo section is in just a note higher, kind of like with the other song I did. I just raised everything up by a whole tone, so now it's in C sharp. And that's just a basic harmonic minor pentatonic run. I'm just literally tapping on the 14th fret all along the scale, and string skipping every other string. It's technically Phrygian dominant scale. And that pretty much covers the song. I hope you guys enjoyed it today, and we'll see you for the next one.
Jesus Christ! So you did the part with the cool transition that I didn't film. It jumped a bit too late. What? No, it wasn't his fault. He clicked it. This man is not amused of being here.
Okay, what does it start at? 20?
I don't know.
So now, Pete, at that point you can play the while I'm doing that, or you can do whatever.